one is going to be Kailua, right? And that's maybe something you could have guessed, especially if you've already been doing your homework and your research. So we're gonna go ahead and show you where Kailua is, and Kailua is over there on the windward side. It's on the eastern side of the island, so it's wedged in between Kaneohe north of it and then Waimanalo just south of it. All right, Kailua is one of those areas that a lot of people are looking for, and then a lot of people are, whether they're looking to move here, rent, buy, or even for vacation. It's just that beautiful area. It's a tourist hotspot. You've got tons of things going on over there when it comes to living in Kailua. Kailua has a ton of great things that the community really offers. When we're talking about beaches, Kailua has been named one of the top beaches in the world, or Lanikai has, which is in Kailua. They got hiking over there, tons of things to do, outdoor activities, really a more family-friendly community, communities that have a lot of things nearby to where you can walk, ride the bike, take the kids, those types of things. Kailua's just got a ton to offer. It checks the box for schools as far as you parents looking to make sure that your kids are going to a pretty good school. When we're talking about amenities that Kailua has to offer, it checks a lot of those boxes as well. You got a Target over there. When we're talking about big box stores, you got a Target over there. You have a Whole Foods. There's a UFC gym in that area. There's a nice little shopping center that they've been working on. There's tons of great surf stores over there too. One of my favorite surf stores is over there. You got some great breakfast spots. You got Cinnamons, Boots, and Kimos. Tons of great things over there in Kailua, and it has a really, really chilled vibe to it that a lot of people like, right? Not a rush. We're here, we're relaxing, we're chilling, we're hanging out, we live in Kailua, right? So Kailua does have a ton to offer. When it comes to cost of homes, and of course this is something that everybody's looking at, right? Kailua is one of the more expensive areas on the island when we're talking about these costs. And what I'm actually going to show you here is the average cost over the last 6 months of single family homes and condos in Kailua. As you can see right here, this is actually a shot from the MLS, and you can see that the single family homes and condo townhomes are bundled into this number over the last 6 months. And you can see my data is from November of 2021. Over the last 6 months, and 96734 is the zip code that represents Kailua. You can see that the average cost of a home has been over 1.7 million with a positive increase of over 35%. Again, that's both single family home and condos combined. Now we're gonna just check out condos. Here we go with the same data over the last 6 months, except this time we are only looking at the average cost or sales price of condos, and you can see right here again 96734 is the zip code for Kailua, and you can see the average sales price of condos over the last 6 months has been over $840,000. Again, 35% positive increase. That was condos in Kailua, and last but not least, we're going to talk about the average cost over the last 6 months of single family homes. So here we go with some more data blown up for you right here. Again, 96734, that zip code for Kailua. You can type that into any home search website that you like, and you can start pulling these up. But the average cost over the last 6 months is over $2 million, and that is a 31% increase. So I just showed you the data of what's going on in Kailua. It is one of the hottest areas on the island that a lot of people are looking to live. It just has everything that you're looking for, or what most people are looking for, right? And checking all those boxes. So Kailua, one of the hottest neighborhoods in Honolulu. Next up on our list of hottest Honolulu neighborhoods or areas and communities for homebuyers in 2022 and forward is Hawaii Kai. All right, if you haven't seen the vlog tour that we have done on this channel, there is a vlog tour, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to have that pop up for you at the end of this video. You watch this video all the way through, it's going to pop up right for you. You can click it on your screen and you're going to go right to our vlog tour of Hawaii Kai, where we take you all the way around from Makapu'u Lighthouse all through the Hawaii Kai communities, the shopping centers. We show you what some of those homes are like, even one of the most luxurious areas of Port Lock, which is over in Hawaii Kai too. But as far as Hawaii Kai goes, it is on our list of hottest neighborhoods, and as you can see right here, we're going to take you around the world a little bit, and we're going to shift over from Kailua to Hawaii Kai. Hawaii Kai is around that bend, so when we talked about Kailua being wedged between Kaneohe North, Waimanalo just south of it, if you come around that bend of Waimanalo, you're going to head into the Hawaii Kai area. Beautiful area over there. Hawaii Kai is one of the most beautiful areas on the island. You've got a ton of things going on over there when it, again, checking all your boxes of things that you're looking for. If whether you are a single person or individual and working class, right? And then your family friendly communities over there as well. As I was saying, Hawaii Kai just has a ton to offer. It's checking a lot of those boxes. If you're talking about outdoor activities, Hawaii Kai is also one of the few areas on this island that has a waterway running through the community, right? A lot of these townhomes or single family homes that have the access to the waterway, they have a boat dock on the back. Some of these communities that are gated inside of the big apartment complex condo style communities, they also offer boat dock access to where you can store your kayaks, your surfboards, or if you have a boat, right? It may cost you a little bit extra, but from what I've seen, it is not that bad, especially if you do have a boat, right? Or somewhere you want to store that and you want to have easy access, waterway access, and you can get out to the ocean from it. One of the only communities on the island here that offers that. You also have Coco Head Hike. Coco Head Hike is one of the great hikes here on the island. Great views from the top of both the Hawaii Kai side. You can see town side, and then if you spin around and you look around the back side where you can see Waimanalo heading back up towards Kailua. One of the best views, but it is kind of a hike. It's kind of a workout. It really is much more of a workout than anything else. Always do your own hiking at your own risk, right? And you do your due diligence before you go. I'm not recommending you go do anything, all at your own risk. But Hawaii Kai has Costco over there, 2 shopping centers, tons of places to eat, movie theater, just a lot going on there. Hanauma Bay is also right around the corner. Hanauma Bay is known to be the one of the best snorkeling spots, I guess, that you'll see as far as when you're Google searching snorkeling on Oahu. You're going to see Hanauma Bay pop up. Hanauma Bay is right around the corner as well. So tons of great things that Hawaii Kai has to offer. Just like we did for Kailua, I'm going to show you some data for the average home sales over the last 6 months. And again, we're talking about single family homes and condos together, and then we're going to actually talk about just condos and then just single family homes right after that. So here we go. And as you can see, 96825 represents the Hawaii Kai zip code, and what you're seeing right here is both single family homes and condo townhomes put together into one compiled piece of data, and that is averaged over 1.1 million over the last 6 months with a 22% increase. So those were the data combined together for single family home and condo. Now I'm going to show you just condo. Here we go for condo prices. You can see 96825 again, that is Hawaii Kai. And what we are seeing here is $674,160. So that was the condo that you saw right there, or the average condo prices. And now we're actually going to talk about just single family homes. Single family homes over the last 6 months of 96825 zip code have averaged over 1.8 million with a 38% increase. Right there, that's giving you an idea of what the average cost of homes are over there in Hawaii Kai and the amount of appreciation that people are seeing, right, compared to other data. 36% increase is a lot, but what that data is telling you is that, again, it is one of the hottest areas out here on Oahu or in Honolulu County. Next up on our list is going to be Kapolei, which is actually going to be on the opposite side of the island from Kailua and Hawaii Kai. So we're going to have a little bit of a drive, we're going to go all the way over, and we're going to talk about Kapolei. Kapolei on the west side, right, or the southwestern portion of the island next to Ewa Beach, and then, right, Ko'olina is actually inside of Kapolei. If you've ever looked up Ko'olina Resort, it's inside of Kapolei, and then heading up the west side, you got Nanakuli, then you're heading into the Waianae Mountains and the Waianae side of the island, or the west side of the island. Kapolei, though, typically speaking, is considered to be west side. So when people say they live on west side, it could be Ewa, Kapolei, or all the way up to the west side, Waianae side. So hanging out over here, it's a little bit hotter. Kapolei is considered to be in what is the Ewa Plain, right? So it's generally flat for the most part, except for the Makakilo Hill. But generally speaking, it is in the Ewa Plain, so it can get dry and it can get hot over here. Kapolei is a great community, one of the up-and-coming communities, and it's actually being named as the second city here on Oahu, with Waikiki being the first. But because of the development and the fast-paced things that are happening out here, Kapolei is being deemed the second city. And it's not like Waikiki with a ton of high-rises and stuff like that. Matter of fact, there's a vlog tour on this channel that you can go watch. Again, we're going to have some of those pop up for you right after this video. There's a vlog tour of Kapolei. I take you all through Kapolei and what it has to offer. I've done one in Ko'olina, and I've also done one in Makakilo if you wanted to check out those areas and see what those communities are like. But Kapolei has a mall, Kapolei has the Costco, the Target, a lot of local shops. Always support local businesses the best you can. All right, and then Kapolei just has a little business district. It has its own courthouse. So again, growing, right, very fast, but a lot of great communities out here in Kapolei. The Makakilo Hill is actually one of my favorite. The breeze that you get up there, especially in the winter time, really going to help you with your electric bills. Great views, ocean views, stuff up there is just really nice to me. So go ahead and check that out after this video, but we're going to talk about the home data now. We're going to jump into the home data, and the first one again is going to be single family homes and condos compiled into one. Here we go. You can see right here, same data applies in the same time frame. So over the last 6 months for 96707, which is the zip code for Kapolei, you can see that the average price of single family homes and condos combined into one is over $791,000, or a 24% increase. Now we're gonna break these up just like we did for the other ones, and I'm gonna show you just condos. The average price for condos over the last 6 months for 96707 is above $675,000 with a 29% increase. Now we're gonna jump into single family homes. Here's your average single family home price over the last 6 months for 96707, and then you also have, again, for all these ones that you've seen before, and we'll continue to show you the comparison of the same data and time frame for the entire MLS, which is consisted of Honolulu County for me. So 96707 average single family home price, $978,000 plus, which is a 22% increase. So compared to Kailua and Hawaii Kai, with the data that we've been sharing, you can see that Kapolei isn't as expensive as these areas over here. Again, it's being developed and it's just not at that point yet, but good news for you, right? Next up on our list of hottest areas for home buyers in 2022 is going to be Mililani. Mililani is absolutely one of the most sought after areas. Matter of fact, if we were to pull up the homes actually sold over the past year, it's one of the lowest, because when people move to Mililani, they stay. It is not a turn and burn area. People aren't there for 2 to 3 years and leaving. There's not a lot of homes that come on the market. Matter of fact, back early in 2021, I believe it was February or March, there was only one single family home listed on the market for sale in a specific time frame in 2021. Just one on the market. Crazy, right? It was a frenzy. So Mililani, one of the most sought after areas, and as you can see on the Google map right here, it is located centrally in the middle of the island. You're going to have a little bit of everything up there, but you're not going to be next to the beaches. So that's going to be the difference in Mililani versus some of these other communities, Kapolei, Hawaii Kai, Kailua, right? All close to the beach. Mililani, now relatively speaking, because we're on this island, 25 minutes to any beach, really, or if give or take, but centrally located, so you can head 25 minutes north and be cruising around North Shore, or you can head 25 minutes southwest and you can be hanging out over in Ko'olina. Okay, so great proximity there, and it gives you more of the suburb-like feeling of the mainland if that's what you're looking for. A lot of the great weather up there too, a lot of breezes, it's a higher elevation. Mililani, without a doubt, checks a lot of the boxes, especially for families, and one of those big things is the schools for families. Popular opinion out here, and a lot of the school ratings online that you can go check and do your due diligence, is noted to be one of the best public schools here on the island. A lot of people will even compare it to a private education. It is a public school, but people will compare it to a private education. People love the Mililani School District. Everything else that it has to offer, it has a Walmart, it does not have a Target, and it doesn't have a Costco. It does have 2 shopping centers. You have UFC gym, 24-hour fitness, a lot of other things in that area. Foodland, go support local businesses. There's a lot of local stores around those as well. Great communities all around. You'll always see people outside walking their dogs, walking around with their kids, riding their bikes, things like that. Talking about the data for the homes like we've done for these other communities, first one again is going to be single family homes and condos piled into one, and then we'll break them up after. Right here with the combined data of single family homes and condo townhomes, you can see a zip code of 96789. That is the zip code for Mililani, and you can see right here we're going to have an average over the last 6 months of $674,000 plus, with a 17% increase. Again, that is combined, and now let's break it up into the condos. Mililani condos with this data segment right here is showing 96789 again as your zip code, but over $494,000, or a 19% increase in condo prices. Average sales of condo prices over the last 6 months. Not bad, right? Especially for Mililani, one of the most sought after areas on the island. So now we're going to talk about single family homes. Last but not least, for Mililani, 96789 again, you have over $1 million, or a 24% increase in single family homes alone over the last 6 months. So Mililani is also broken up into 2 sides. You got Mililani town side or Mauka side. Mauka side, if you're looking at a map and you see the yellow or whatever color it is, freeway, H2 freeway going up, Mauka side is on the right. Mililani town side is going to be on the left. That's probably opposite for you because you're watching this video, but where my hands were anyway, not on the map. But yeah, that's going to be Mililani, and now we're going to get into our last but not least. Last but not least on our list of areas that we're talking about for the hottest Honolulu neighborhoods for homebuyers in 2022 is going to be Ewa or Ewa Beach. It is listed as Ewa Beach on your address, but 96706 is going to be the Ewa Beach zip code. Ewa Beach is going to be next to Kapolei in that southwest corner, but kind of wedged into the horseshoe at the bottom, which is the boat harbor, right, where people are coming in and out on their boats, and or the Pearl Harbor side of things. But Ewa Beach is right there, great community. We also have a vlog tour of Ewa Beach on this channel. Ewa Beach is a great community. It does have stores, little shopping centers here throughout. You've got a Foodland shopping center, and then a couple streets down, you've got a Safeway shopping center with a ton of stores, and then some throughout. But as far as like your big retail stores, it's not gonna have a lot of those, right? I think the biggest one is probably Safeway or City Mill. It's not gonna have a lot of big retail stores. What it does have though is a lot of great family-friendly communities over here in Ewa or Ewa Beach. Okay, one of the most sought after communities is going to be Ocean Point. You're going to have a lot of more of your newer, more modern style homes in the beginning of Ewa. Westlock is a great community. They're all great communities, but Westlock, you got up there by the golf course, right across from the hospital. That's one thing Ewa does have is Queens West Hospital. If you're a nurse or if you're in the medical field and looking to live close to work, right? The newer, more modern community is going to be in the Ocean Point area. You've got a lot of plantation style homes over in Old Ewa, which are nice too. Actually have probably more square footage of land in some of those than you might see in elsewhere. So let's go ahead and dive into the home data. Here we go again, last but not least, Ewa Beach. We're going to talk about the home data. So first again is going to be single family homes and condo data combined together. That average over the last 6 months, and then we're going to break them up for you. As you can see right here on the screen with the zip code of 96706, that is going to be your Ewa Beach zip code. You can see together combined $818,000 plus with a 20% increase. Again, that was combined, and you saw what it is compared to with the MLS numbers right above it. Now we're just going to break it down into your condo. Condo townhome averages over the last 6 months. You can see the sales prices are over $588,000 with a 19% increase. And the condo variety out here is very wide. And let me go ahead and explain something. So when we say condo, I know a lot of us think high-rise condo buildings, right, and having a unit up there. In Hawaii, condo is an umbrella for townhome, apartment, whatever it is that you like to refer to it as. So when we talk about those, there's some townhomes, right, some nice townhomes. There'd be a stretch of like 5 homes, right, all connected and share walls, and they have 2-car garages and things like that. Very nice. Those are actually going anywhere from $650,000 up, depending on the community. Then we've got other ones that are in 3-story buildings, and you have maybe like a 700 or 800 square foot unit that maybe you're closer to the price range that we just talked about. So a wide variety out here in Ewa, but we're not necessarily referring to a high-rise condo. Right here, you can see the 96706 zip code with all the same data that we've been using, but you can see over $939,000 with a 23% increase, 23% plus increase, sorry. Again, these numbers don't necessarily mean that is what you're going to be paying for the home, whatever style of home and size of the home that it is. These are averages, which can be skewed by one huge sale. Some people like to look at medians. I don't know, I like to look at averages. I hope you do too. I hope that give you great insight on the data, but that is Ewa Beach. Those are going to be the hottest Honolulu neighborhoods for homebuyers in 2022 and beyond. Again, this is respective to all the communities. Lots of great, amazing communities out here on the island. No disrespect to any other community. This is just what we're seeing with the data, with the people either that already are living here and looking to buy, or the people moving here and looking to buy. And these are the communities that they're looking at, right? And we're also noticing that again with the data that we've shown you, the homes that have been sold in these communities, the days on market, bunch of data that I look at on a regular basis. And again, if you are thinking about making that move out here to Hawaii and you're looking at some of these communities or watching the vlog tours on this channel, you can reach out, you can give me a text, you can give me a call, you can schedule your own Zoom down in the description below, you can send me an email. However you want to get a hold of me, I got your back when moving to Hawaii. If you made it this far and you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. It's going to help anybody else find this information. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified anytime that I upload a new video on this channel. I mentioned vlog tours to you. Those are right here on this channel. I mentioned that, and those are going to pop up for you on your screen so that you can go click them right now.